No, the last time Portsmouth won at Highbury, Sir Winston Churchill resigned as Prime Minister. Not because of that, I don't think. 50 years on, could they finally buck the trend? There was a late pitch inspection at Highbury, but after a very close look, it was decided that every blade of grass was the perfect length. Commentary comes from Steve Wilson.
Somebody just about finds Gilberto, who's looking for a 1-2 here from Pires, and he's got it. Might come back to Pires. Vignal has to concede the throw. Good movement by Gilberto. Won the ball and then charged forwards. And the Brazilian finds Flamini and Reyes. Arsenal's worst sequence of results since Arsene Wenger took over, prior to the win at the Valley against Charlton. This might find Flamini, just got the head of Aliou Cissé. Finds Reyes at pace, taking on Griffin. Reyes inside, Bergkamp, 1-0! Wow, that is classic Arsenal. That is classic Arsenal. Dennis Bergkamp puts Arsenal in front. It's his 119th goal for the club. It's his first since September, and it puts him in the all-time top 10 Arsenal goal scorers. And what a beautifully worked goal it was too. And Dennis Bergkamp puts Arsenal in front in the 6th minute of the game. Great goal finished off by Dennis Bergkamp with a great deal of simplicity. Vignal. Foul by Henry, who was moving comfortably enough to catch the Portsmouth left-back. Vukic and Lualua and Viafara and Taylor are all forward here. And this is Aliou Cissé. That's a goal kick. First appearance of the season for the Senegalese international. Touré, beautifully weighted ball to Thierry Henry. Great feat by Henry, and Reyes makes it 2. It's a wonderful Arsenal goal. They've scored 2 absolute beauties in the first 13 minutes of the game. Reyes scored it, but the man getting the congratulations is the man who made it, Thierry Henry. Lovely weight on the ball from Touré, and look at the footwork here from Henry, and the vision. And it's on a plate for Reyes, and Arsenal are flying here in the first quarter of an hour. Bad news is that that's the time in the first half still to play. Gilberto, Bergkamp. Might break here, Portsmouth. Lualua. Good footwork, got away from Flamini. Vukic, Viafara. 3 in the middle, and it's collected by Lehmann. Half-decent attack by Portsmouth, all started because Dennis Bergkamp gave the ball away. And if Arsenal are wanting to stroll their way through this game, Portsmouth won't let them. That's a glorious ball, and here's Thierry Henry, and it's 3. And it's Thierry Henry's first goal in a little over a month. Well, just when you thought Portsmouth were having a decent spell, one glorious ball from Flamini releases Henry, and they're in again. And Thierry Henry, who hadn't scored in 5, makes it 3-0 to Arsenal, with a little under 10 minutes of the first half still to play. And here's Lualua. And Vukic, and Lualua, and Seagon with an excellent challenge, which is cheered almost as roundly as Arsenal's 3 goals. Could be another one here as well. Henry, Pires is onside, Reyes is square, it's Pires, it's Reyes, was he pushed? And it's a penalty to Arsenal. I think Priska pushed him in the back to prevent him from turning home the cross from Pires. Look here, you'll see the arm is raised into the back of Reyes. That is a push, and it's a penalty. Arsenal will make it 4 with 3 minutes on the first half still to play. Here comes Thierry Henry. It's 4-0. Oh, they're in the mood tonight. That's the countdown to the end of the Highbury Stadium. Portsmouth won't be sorry to see the back of this ground. It's 50 years since they won here. Somehow get the feeling they're not going to win tonight. That's Todorov. Here's Taylor. And Luar. Good try! Oh! That's a tremendous effort from Luar. Seagun has sent it skywards. Here's Hughes for Portsmouth. Taylor. Decent strike from Taylor, well watched by Jens Lehmann. But he was very nearly beaten by a thumping effort here from Luar. We've seen some goals tonight at Highbury, but this was very nearly the pick of the bunch. Here's Luar again, well won by Reyes. Seagun runs into Viafara. Seagun again, now Gilberto. To Pires, and Vignal couldn't get there, and Pires is in behind here. Henry in the middle, Bergkamp, and it's a corner. Just kept out by Ashdown. In big trouble Portsmouth here when Vignal stumbled. Pires into Bergkamp. And Ashdown almost wrong-footed. Henry. Patrick Vieira watching on. They've really missed him tonight, haven't they? They're not the side they were, Arsenal. Here's Henry. Hughes in the way of the pass, which was intended for Pires. One back by Henry. And Pires and Henry again. Not quite the hat-trick that Thierry Henry was looking for. But it's been a master show from Thierry Henry tonight. He has been absolutely majestic. Arsenal have been terrific. And Portsmouth have been outclassed by Arsene Wenger's side.
We had a good first half where we looked sharp. Every time we came through, we looked like we could score goals. And from then on, of course, in the second half, we kept a clean sheet. But I'm happy about that because it's our second one, and we were serious without any more the drive that is quite normal when you're leading 4-0.
You played West Ham a couple of days ago. You play Fulham in 3 days' time. You have to be realistic, don't you, I suppose, about games and look at it and say these are games we can get points from and these are games maybe we can't.
Of course you do. You know, I had injury doubts over 2 players today, and I decided not to risk them because Fulham is a massive game for us at home. It's a game we need to win. And you come here tonight and you've got to be realistic. It's going to be tough for us to get anything, but let's give it a go. I looked at 1 or 2 people who hadn't played so much and got some answers about them, so it was interesting.